Guys, this is Ghostface2392 on both YouTube and TikTok, and today I have a story that's a little different for you guys that I need to let people know, and I feel like a lot of people need to know this. It's going to be very different than what I normally do and say. And today I also have my wife on my video with me for like somebody that was there and seen all this with me. First of all, I want to start out by saying me and my wife, like a few months back, we got into watching like videos about like UFOs and paranormal and stuff. So we decided to, look up in the sky a couple times when we were out camping out back. We decided to go camping out back in our backyard and just watch the sky and see what we could see. And we live in northern Vermont. I'll say that right now. And from what we've seen so far, it's just been way too many weird things, and too many weird things going on, to be honest.
A lot of stuff in the sky.
Like, not even just like once in a while, just always a light moving around up there, different looking lights, different looking things.
When we have clear skies.
It's always when we have clear skies. Well, this weekend we went camping and we had our tent out there for the weekend. And Saturday night we were out there, we were watching, we seen probably handfuls of them all over the place, just dotting around the sky, doing weird things. And there was at this one point, we were looking down at the fire for a minute, and I saw out of the corner of my eye this bright, really bright light, the whitest and brightest white light I've ever seen. Just at first I thought it was a part of the flame from the fire, and then I noticed how far away it was and that it started moving. And as soon as I looked at it, I felt really, really weird, like a weird sensation I never felt before, and it disappeared really fast. Like, I couldn't even say nothing. I just felt like I felt like paralyzed, and my eyes teared right up like I was gonna cry for some reason. And I couldn't say nothing to her at all. All I could tell her is, what did I tell you? I kept telling you to look at my face, look at my eyes. My eyes were watering and I was about to cry. It was really weird. And it was gone after that. Well, we saw a few more here and there, and then in groups, and then later on in the night we decided to go to bed. So when we went to bed, here I am falling asleep. She's already asleep next to me, and we had a little TV in there because we had the tent next to my house. We threw our TV in there just to have something to do. And I was in there watching videos on YouTube and stuff, and I was falling asleep, and next thing you know, around like 2:50 a.m. in the morning, there's just this weird, really weird screaming sound. And I've looked up so many noises to try to find out what that sound was, and there's nothing that I've ever heard like it. And it also sounded like we were being surrounded by a bunch of things, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever heard or even went through. And it honestly felt like there was a light shining through our tent a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not lying about this at all.
And another thing is when we were screaming for it to stop, like, it was not scared. It just kept
making
closer.
The noise and getting closer until, like, after 20 minutes, eventually it stopped.
It lasted a long time, and for some reason, we were kind of like paralyzed, like we couldn't move. We couldn't look out the window to see what it was. Like, we were too scared. It was like we had this feeling that whatever it was wasn't good. We could not move.
So after that, after it went away and the noise went away, I thought it was an animal, so I was screaming at it and trying to sound loud to try to scare it away, and it wasn't doing anything. And it sounded like we were being surrounded, honestly. And it was really weird, and it's hard to explain, and I feel weird about saying this, and I'm sure some of my friends and family are gonna laugh at me about this, but we needed to say something about this. We couldn't just. This is just so weird, and then just ever since then, we've had nothing but bad luck going on and weird things happening to us. That same night, I cooked a roast, and I went inside after we got done eating it. I let it cook for like 12 hours. It was a beef roast. All I had in it was a seasoned beef, carrots, and potatoes. And it was in a crock pot inside, and I had it on low all night. And then we finally ate it after like 12 hours. And then I went in, I shut it off, and I made sure everything was put away. The next morning, the crock pot was turned on, and it was all ruined. None of us went inside to turn it on or anything. No idea how it happened. And that's the first time that happened. A couple nights afterwards, I had food in my toaster oven, and the same exact thing happened. This time she saw me turn it off. And then I come back upstairs after going to the store, because I had to run to the store real quick to grab some ketchup. I come back, the thing was on full blast, burning our food. And the way it is, if you've seen the dials and stuff, there's no way that it could just be knocked over. And not only that, the next morning after we heard all them noises, I ended up sick to where I had to miss work. The following day after it, I had a fever and a flu. I was in bed sweating. I threw up outside the tent all morning. I got really sick. Came in the house, laid down. I sweated out through the whole day. I had to take the next day off work because I was still sick and not feeling well. Today, my wife was doing something with the fish, and...
Well, a lot of things happened to me before
yeah,
that.
explain that.
So, after this happened, the next day, when he was sick in bed, I went downstairs, and my porcelain, like, mermaid statue fell off my refrigerator and smashed. I've had that since I was a little girl, so that was odd. And like he said, our toaster oven did that, but another thing that also happened is our air fryer stopped working. It turns on and everything, but it stopped working. Then even more bad luck happened.
My glasses broke today.
His glasses broke. It just seems like a lot of things are happening. The other day I went to my mom's house, and the power went off twice while I was doing my nails, because I do nails. And then after that, I went to leave, and I immediately broke one of my nails. And then, yeah, I came home and pretty much just dealt with it. And then more and more happened. Like, our bills somehow doubled, and we owe them, so now we paid those. But it's just weird how everything's just doubled, and our luck's just getting worse and worse. I was cleaning my fish tank today, and the top to my fish tank collapsed into the tank, and I had to remove like fish food and shit out of it. Somehow, in the process of that happening, my fish went missing. So I was telling myself, like, don't panic. And then I looked around trying to find my fish. I looked down, and the fish is inside of my cat's water dish, just swimming around. So thank God I found it, but that was just weird to me, like how things have been going lately. Not only that,
luck, but we don't have bad luck that bad.
We're missing a lot of stuff. Like, our stove went bad as well.
My medicine freaking
His
fell into the
medicine.
trash.
His medicine dumps into the trash can. I've had a headache for days that I can't get rid of. I haven't been able to sleep. It's just things keep happening one after another.
And to be honest, every time we go out there to watch for lights, it's not just one or two here and there. It's dozens and dozens of lights that we see up in the sky.
Every time that we go out,
and I'm not
we
lying.
see
It's
something.
I'm dead serious. I swear on everything I love. Every time we go out there, we see stuff when it's clear sky. And if nobody believes me, if you guys want to laugh at me, come out and check it out for yourself. That's all I gotta say.
But anyways, we'll update you if any other horrible things happen to us.
Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe.